What is up, Zombie Nation? It's your boy Dame and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to tell you how to unlock all 12 secret hidden characters for the Darkest Shore. In one of those characters is also the Groesten Haus as well. So it's 11 for Darkest Shore and it's 1 for Groesten Haus, totaling 12 brand new unlockable secret hidden challenge characters to be unlocked in World War II Zombies. So as always, if you enjoyed this video and it helps you out in any particular way, please be sure to go down there, leave some love and smack that like button. It is always appreciated. If you are new to the Dame in That Game channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button for the best Call of Duty zombie content on all of YouTube. And if you are new around here, don't forget to hit that little bell, that notification bell, so you're notified of exactly of when we upload. But without further ado, let's get straight into that video. Now before we get into the nitty gritty of all the challenges, I would like to give a huge shout out to Beebat, one of the moderators over on the COD Zombies Reddit, for compiling a very easy list of all the challenges. So I'm going to leave this link in the description. Also like to give a big shout out to the whole community, because we were only given riddles to unlock these challenges and it was the community that managed to solve every single one. Not only that, I will be using some images in today's videos from other people as I have not unlocked them all, so I will put links on screen so you can see who they're from, and I'll put all their YouTube channels in the comments down below as well, and I'm sure they would have made full tutorials on each and every one, detailed tutorials to help you out in all the challenges. So with the credit out the way with, let's jump straight into all the challenges. The first challenge is called the BloodRaven Hunter. This one doesn't really need much explaining. All parts A to C are obtained randomly by killing treasure zombies in the Darkest Shore. Yes, just like the Final Right, the Darkest Shore also has treasure zombies, and it will also drop parts to actually unlock a special character. Unlike the Final Right, you only have to collect 3 as opposed to 5. I have played many games of the Darkest Shore and I still haven't got my last piece for this particular challenge, but it is as easy as just killing treasure zombies and you will have a pop-up on screen that you have collected a new part. The next character is called the DeathRaven Hunter. The set of challenges are called Living the Dream, and the first challenge is called Overweight. You have to get to wave 21 without sprinting. Yep, wave 21 without sprinting. I recommend crouching and doing it with a team. Probably camping in the corner somewhere makes it a lot easier. The next challenge for the DeathRaven Hunter is called Staying Safe. You have to get to wave 21 without opening any doors. Basically, first room challenge. As soon as you get to wave 21, you're going to unlock the next challenge. And the last challenge for this set of challenges is called Bronzing. Get to wave 26 without opening any doors. People have gotten this in other ways, but this is probably the most simplest way to get it. So basically it's a first room challenge again, but instead of going to 21, go to 26. So if you just go to 26 in the first place, you're going to unlock both challenges. You could even do all 3 challenges in one game if you wanted, but I would recommend doing Staying Safe and Bronzing in your first game and then do Overweight in a separate game where you can get some more powerful weapons by actually leaving the spawn room itself. On to the next character. Is called the Hunter from Seville, and the name for these set of challenges are called Stockbroker. The first challenge is called Cha-Ching. You need to acquire 25,000 jolts before wave 15. There's also another challenge just like it, which is called Rolling in It, and it says acquire 30,000 jolts before wave 15. The wave cap might have been put up to wave 20, but this has not been tested as of yet, so to be sure I would go for the 30,000 points. If you're in a co-op mode, you can actually give points to a player as well to get this, and you can also use abilities from the shell shop called Fiery Burst that gives you a lot of points. Big tip for this one is just use the machine pistol and just keep buying ammo for the machine pistol. Use free fire as well, and this will get you there in no time at all. On to the next character. Is called the DeathRaven Mountaineer. The name for these set of challenges are called Keep Moving, and the first challenge is called Burning Desire. The way to get this is you're not to take any damage while opening the corpse gate with the fire pit on for 2 minutes. Now if you don't know what that is, part of the Easter egg is you need to put on the head of the man that is tied to the door in chains in the fire pit. It will lock all the doors and then it will set the floor on fire. You need to basically not get damaged for 2 minutes. I recommend doing this as 4-player or equipping shell shock, and all of you just taking it in turns using shell shock. You should be able to get this very easily. The next challenge is called Under Pressure, and you need to get headshots while zombies are on fire while opening the corpse gate. You need to get about 10 to 15 headshots with this one. Again, I recommend using shell shock so they stay in one place. You could then take your time in getting the headshots for this challenge. The last challenge for this one is called Frying Pan. You need to get propeller trap kills while in the fire pit. Uncertain whether or not is a collective amount of kills or a certain amount in one activation. In my experience, you have to get about 75 to 100 kills with the trap. I recommend doing this in a co-op mode. Have one person standing on the other side of the gate so they're not actually going to die, and 1 or 3 of you training all your zombies up and taking it in turns using the propeller trap. The jack in the boxes are going to help you out here massively, and so is camouflage. I would say about 8 activations of the trap and you should get this no problem at all. The next character unlock is called the Mountaineer from Ruskeala. I think that's how you pronounce it. And the name for these challenges are called Barbarossa. Now the first challenge you have to do is called Untarnished Property. The riddle is called Don't Touch the Merchandise. You have to survive the rituals without going down or losing armor. Again, with this one I would recommend doing it as a team. Some of you equipping free fire and some of you equipping shell shock. You want to go into the rituals, stand by the door that closes as you walk into the ritual. All put your back against that door, take it in turns using free fire and shell shock, and do not get damaged, or basically do not lose any armor or go down. Of course, you need to lose armor to go down, so don't lose any armor on all 4 rituals. So that's the one for the pest, the one for the mular, the one for the whistling, and the final one where you need to fill up the area full of blood, and you will be able to unlock this challenge. The next one is called the Tools of the Trade. You need to obtain the pummel without getting kills using the ranged saw blade. The ranged saw blade is the actual blade that you upgrade from the original. Is where you actually shoot out the blades from the actual gun, not the one where you can insta-kill zombies. So you need to obtain the pummel without using that to kill zombies at all, unless you need to do it to actually get a spine. This one's a really safe one. A lot of people unlock this by accident just by not using the saw whatsoever. And that is your second challenge for Barbarossa. And the third and final challenge is called the Ultimate Power. Obtain the pummel without using mods, specials or consumables. Now to be able to get the pummel, you're going to have to do all the rituals and basically go up to 1 step before the Easter egg. So you're basically going to have to do the whole Easter egg apart from the boss fight with no mods, no specials and no consumables. I recommend all 1911s, all pack-a-punched. You should be okay. You can still buy armor and you can still buy perks. This is not really that hard to do, to be honest, and I do recommend going in as a team to do this. On to the next challenge. It's called the BloodRaven Survivalist. The name for the challenges are called In Charge. The first challenge is called Head of the Spear. You need to defeat the purple frontline Meister Mueller first in the boss fight. Now this one's not so easy and a lot of people are finding it difficult, but from what we are seeing, there is a purple Mueller that will spawn into these boss fights for the Darkest Shore, and you're going to want to kill him first to the point that he stops taking damage. You can actually kill him on the first wave, and in the second wave when you're in the boat pen, you won't actually get any hit markers after you know you've killed him, and you need to repeat this all the way through until the last stage and finally kill him on the beach. And that is the Meister Mueller. The unlocked text for this one is called Break the Front and Weaken the Line. Front line, and the Meister Mueller in the boss fight uses front line, so that's why we need to kill the front line. People are also getting a higher chance of unlocking this by using the pummels as well. Again, the exact method is unknown, but this is how people are unlocking this particular challenge. The next challenge is called Iron Legs. Pretty self-explanatory, this one. Escape without any players going down in the boss fight. This is basically skill based. Escape, do the whole Easter egg and the boss fight without going down. The last challenge for this one is called Static Build Up. Escape without any players taking damage from the special attacks of the Meister Muellers in the boss fight. Now this only applies to the shell shock and the saw attacks. There are 4 Meister Muellers. One has shell shock, one has saw attacks, one has a frontline ability, and one has this weird ability that blinds you. You can get blinded, and the frontline Meister Mueller can damage the other zombies or transform the other zombies. That is fine. Just don't get hit with the saw and don't get hit with the shell shock ability. That is, I believe, the red Meister Mueller and the yellow Meister Mueller. After you've done that, you're going to get the BloodRaven Survivalist. The next challenge is called the DeathRaven Survivalist, and the challenge set for these are called Soul Ace. These ones are very easy. The first one is called Beachhead Hunter. You need to kill all the zombies on the initial beach rush with headshots. As you know, when you spawn into the Darkest Shore, you get a 0 wave, the wave before number 1. You need to kill all those zombies with just headshots. The next one is called Dig It. You need to kill all the zombies on the initial beach rush with just melee attack. So again, wave 0, all the zombies that come out of the water, you just have to kill them with melee attacks. And the last one is called Hunchback, and this one is you need to kill all zombies on the initial beach rush whilst crouched. This set of challenges are very easy, and I expect some of you may have already unlocked these by accident. The next challenge is called the Survivalist from Hanoi, and the set of challenges are called the Hunter. The first one is called Face to Face, and you need to escape without using any traps. You basically need to do the whole Easter egg without using any traps whatsoever. Some of you may have already done this by accident. I know that I did when I first played the game. The next challenge is called Matador. The riddle is called Nothing is Too Fast to Die, and you need to kill 3 mulers with traps in one match. I've also made a full tutorial on this one. Grab yourself some jack-in-the-boxes, go into the U-boat pen. When the muler comes out, throw your jack-in-the-boxes in front of the trap, turn it on. When your jack-in-the-box is about to run out, throw another jack-in-the-box until you kill it, until the trap kills it. You need to do that 3 times in one match, and you want to unlock that challenge. The last one is called the Trapper, and you need to survive 4 consecutive waves only using traps. So you're only allowed to use traps. You're not allowed to get kills in any other way apart from using the traps for 4 whole waves. The next character to unlock is the BloodRaven Slayer, and this is for the V.I.B set of challenges. The first challenge is called Secret Service, and you need to protect the bomber that has the artillery battery and do not let it take any damage. This bomber is the guy that comes out from where the Brenner is. He's a friendly bomber, and he carries a battery all the way up to the artillery gun, and you basically got to transport him there without him dying. Monkey bombs, free fire, 1911s, you will get there very easily, especially if you're in a team. The next challenge for this one is called Bombs Away. You need to hit all the German ships without missing a single artillery shot. So after you've transported the battery for the friendly zombie, if you've done the Easter egg already, you know there's going to be some ships to start shooting the island. You need to hit every single one of these ships in your first hit. You can't miss any, otherwise you'll fail the challenge. I recommend doing this on solo because you only get 2 ships, which reduces the chance of you actually failing this challenge. And the last challenge for the BloodRaven Slayer is called Mole King. You need to get 10 headshots on bombers in a row while riding the minecart. This is a very difficult solo. I know so many people that are struggling on this one solo. Do it with a team of 4. Every single player needs to get at least 1 headshot, and then 1 player can just get 6 or 7 headshots until you make a total of 10. So every player needs to get at least 1 each, and then 1 player can just go through on his own and get the remainder. By far the easiest way to unlock this challenge. The next character to unlock is called the DeathRaven Slayer, and the set of challenges is called Tools of the Trade. The first challenge is called Lady Luck. You need to survive 25 waves with the first gun you get from the mystery box, and that's pretty much it. There is an unknown variable which is messing a lot of people up on this one, but a lot of people are just straight up getting their first weapon out of the box and surviving 25 waves, and they're unlocking the challenge. You can buy perks, you can use specials, doesn't matter if bomber zombies kill, you can pack a punch, you can do any of that stuff. Just do not kill any zombies with any other weapon. The next challenge is called New Kid, basically exactly the same as the last one, but you need to survive for 25 waves only using the GPMG, the Sten, or the Gewer. You can get the GPMG or the Sten from the box if you want, and then survive 25 waves from there, but I recommend equipping the Gewer as a starting weapon, because you can equip the Gewer as a starting weapon, the Gewer 43, and then going from round 0 to round 25. And again, you can buy perks, you can use specials, you can do pretty much anything in the map. Just don't make any hits with your second weapon, and don't kill anything with that second weapon. Again, there may be an unknown variable about this one because a lot of people are finding it difficult, but on the other flip side of it, there are so many people getting it first time every time. The last challenge for this one is called Pummeled. You need to survive 5 consecutive waves only using the pummel, so you pretty much have to do the whole Easter egg up until collecting the pummel. You then need to go 5 waves only using the pummel. You can damage other zombies, but you can't kill them with your weapons. You can use all your perks, you can use everything that you want. You just have to get kills with the pummel for 5 rounds. And the last challenge for the Darkest Shore is called the Slayer from Casablanca. By far the hardest I don't know, kind of the hardest challenge. It's got the hardest challenges. The next character is just as hard. But this set of challenges is called Banker. The first one is called Penny Pincher. You need to escape the Darkest Shore, meaning beat the main Easter egg, without spending more than 20,000 jolts. This one is going to be very expensive in terms of consumables. You're going to need lots of keys, lots of hearts. This is a very hard one. It's going to take a lot of teamwork to get this one finished. If you're an absolute beast and you can do this on solo, I would recommend doing this on solo instead of your teammates. If you go down, you lose money. I think in the game it classes as you spending money, so you basically got to do the whole Easter egg flawless. The next challenge for this set of challenges is called Penny Strangler. Pretty much just as hard. You need to obtain the pummel without spending more than 10 to 15,000 points. The exact amount is not known yet. I've known someone to do it in 11,000 points. But again, if you're going for the challenge before called Penny Pincher, then you're going to unlock this one automatically. So I'd recommend going for Penny Pincher and automatically unlocking Penny Strangler at the same time. Very, very difficult challenges, no doubt. The last challenge for this set of challenges is called Penny Killer. You need to get to wave 41 without spending more than 10,000 jolts. You basically only have enough money to buy the Saw Unpack-a-Punch. You will be left with about 200 to 300 jolts after you've opened up all the doors, turned on the power and bought the Saw. So it's basically melee only all the way up until round 41. Yes, you can use keys to make it a little bit easier, but you're not going to be able to buy ammo for any of your weapons because you're going to end up going over the budget. Good luck with this one. If you've unlocked the Slayer from Casablanca, which is the White Slayer, please be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And the last and final character, which is again just as hard as the one before, if not even harder, because this is highly skill based, the BloodRaven Mountaineer. The first challenge is survive 30 waves without any downed players in Groesten Haus. So you have to go wave 30 without dying. The next challenge is survive 20 waves without taking damage in Groesten Haus. These are ridiculous. And the last and final challenge for the BloodRaven Mountaineer, by far the hardest challenge in the whole game, is defeat the Brenner in Groesten Haus. And if you didn't know, the Brenner only spawns in on round 50. You have to go 50 rounds until the Brenner comes out. Then you have to destroy the Brenner as well as a round 50 zombie horde to be able to unlock the challenge. Whoever is walking around with the BloodRaven Mountaineer is an absolute beast, and they should have had this one gold plated because this one is by far the most difficult challenge in the game. If you have unlocked this, please let me know in the comments down below. Show me a picture. I would love to see if you have actually done this because you have earned my utmost respect for doing this one. But homies, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, a big shout out to Beebat over on COD Zombies Reddit. Links in the description. A big shout out to the community for all getting together for the past 6 weeks on these challenges. It's been such an amazing time. It's been a great hunt. Not only that, a big shout out to the people that I used for images in this actual video. I will link their Twitters or their YouTubes as well in the description. So be sure to go and show them some love. Say thanks for the images for today's video. But homies, if you did enjoy today's video and it did help you out in any particular way, please be sure to smack a like rating on it and subscribe to the channel. Let's get a little discussion going down in the comments down below. If you're stuck on any challenges, put your PSN or your gamer tag and let's help each other out to finish these challenges so we can all experience all of them together. Homies, you've been absolutely awesome. Have an amazing day. Keep it positive, yo. And until the next one, this is your boy Dame. I'm out.